Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that. A guest at Wanmin Restaurant recommended it to me. Apologies in advance.
Wait! Shenhe! Not there!
See? It worked. She's awake.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or...
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Huh. Was it that effective?
Chilly, huh? Master always... Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression means exactly.
I feel a bit better now. Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap.
Did you not sleep last night? That does seem to happen to you often. Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night without fail.
I could never. I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard for the secure transport...
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. People tell me you're an
well, you know me.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe. And this is Yao Yao.
It's an honor to finally meet you. Oh, you must be here for Auntie Xianyun's kite-making workshop, right?
Yes. I have neither made nor flown.
Me too! I want to participate in the kite. Plus, it's your best friend didn't come with you? Well, Chi-Chi's been super busy helping Dr. Baiju. Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I was originally but Cloud Retainer is always It was so thoughtful. My motivation for...
Well, we're all here. But where the heck is Xianyun? Shouldn't she be here by now?
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
Oh, come on! You clearly heard Paimon!
Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone.
Oh, Paimon's sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird! Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest adeptus. So delicious. Paimon's life is complete!
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups. The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been cleared. As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided.
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating and less on the listening. Paimon knew she could count on you, Traveler.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have...
We're not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we...
Hey, Gaming! Want to team up?
Huh? But I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the dye formula.
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh?
No, it's not that. It's just... it would take too long to explain. What shape should we go with? What do you think, Shuyu? Is there a particular design you want?
I want a swanee!
That might be a little hard to pull off.
True, but I still want to try. They're super cute.
Okay, it's decided then.
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns from now on. They're really quite sensitive.
I see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Thank you. No harm done.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu. Well, all right. Just be gentle.
Firm to the touch with... Oh, still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I see. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
Oh, no need. I'll just... Anyway, perhaps we should just choose the most
Okay.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly. Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
Yep.
One is looking forward.
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao? I haven't decided yet. If I make it blue, it'll be more like...
If you are asking for one's own opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings.
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi. How did...
With age comes wisdom, child.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retain. I'm gonna start painting.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was supposed to be...
We actually haven't started yet, but we're going to start, right now. We should get started on our kite now. Let's go. First, we have to decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at? Oh, that's not a If nothing else, maybe we're not Now, what expression should we give? Ooh, like this? Ooh. Now that we've decided... It's done! Now we just have to attach the string, right?
All right, gather around, everyone.
Oh, Shenyun's calling us!
Let one take a look.
Wow! Ganyu and Shenhe made a scissor-tailed swallow! It's so pretty. Yep. If the tail wasn't split in two like that, it might even be a spitting image! If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
I did the painting. I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that...
Oh, well, now that you mention it...
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
No way. You can paint with your eyes closed?
You are most filial, Shen.
The Swanee that Gaming and
The eyes and ears glow. Your golden finch is cute.
What about your kite, Traveler?
Ta-da! Here it is!
Its self-important countenance bears a striking resemblance to that of its namesake.
It makes her look like she's already won the competition.
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Oh? Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety? But... Oh, and to do so by making you... One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence. Continue attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
Cloud Retainer! Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
Master's going to be okay, right?
I'm more worried about the person who released the kite.
There's wind up ahead! Looks like we can glide over! It's right there!
This Fontanian device of mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
Now is hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive.
Calm yourself.
One believes it drifted in the... Perhaps it is mere happenstance.
Your concern is Cloud Retainer is either on the subject of said kite.
Still thy tongue.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Huh?
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all...
One's fault. One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no solitary endeavor. Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of...
Further explanation shall only fan the flames of her wrath.
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice.
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
That is not our...
Oh.
I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain.
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite... Well, and if that's all, then we'll just be on our way.
Huh. We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Xianyun. Mooncarver? Mountain Shaper? What are you doing here?
You?
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguise.
Then you are not angry?
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying themselves? One is also well aware of how enticing these...
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive... However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters...
Your prowess in the...
One has guests to attend to. Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
We're leaving already?
They're back.
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites. Gao Ming offered to escort them home.
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Oh? What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free. He looked quite dejected as he said this.
Now that you mention it, Gaming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards Kite.
A reflection of himself. If I were a kite, I would cherish...
Shenhe?
It may be an exceedingly slim... If Gaming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even...
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their...
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it?
Exactly. That's why
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
We were just chatting.
One was merely doing a bit of cooking. Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? If you're ready to serve the...
I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing. Is the headpiece secure? I should have asked...
How do we look?
She asked them just like that?
You look pretty too, Ganyu!
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue. What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately? Why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I like black.
One is gratified to see one's
The color black does...
And you, Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable. Yeah.
Yes, very.
Thank you, Master.
One is content as long as you are pleased with the gift.
Seems like your supreme cuisine... This golden crab... It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. Oh well, one will just have to extend one...
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you.
One has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would cease...
It appears that he wishes to break free...
Kite string.
Where do we even begin? Oh,
One has only heard that...
he ran away from home.
Oh?
Ran away, you say? One believes we would all benefit from...
Oh, okay. Paimon just...
What?
This shall not do. Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste. As one was contacting various tailors, he possessed a singular at a gathering of it. However, when one asked me, and later... one seems to have strayed off topic. One means to say, it is a time to... Fate is fickle.
That's nice and all.
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps Adeptal Arts.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Combining our efforts is a... Aha! One has... How about this? Does that make sense to everyone?
Yep. Oh, Paimon really hopes that...
One's designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest...
Still, I was thinking...
Huh? Why a game of...
I'm not sure.
Not...
Place.
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Shuyu. It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted. I remember that night. I alone am the source of this sin.
Sin? Oath? Did you...
I don't know. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you. But you're always going to be different from me. I
don't care what you might have...
You're all right. Let's not stand...
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Chinyu Peak. Yuandai, how fares your health?
I may be a bit...
Do not trust your eyes. Your eyes can lie to you.
Climb on. I shall carry you to the top. Oh, such lightness of weight.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your... My own...
Does this place feel familiar?
Let me see... How strange. Have I lived here before? When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then? Yeah, that's true. But they're also... Paimon was helping this...
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
It's alright. We're not go...
Thank you. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't
Mount Outsong,
Mount Outsong holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but
Are you feeling unwell?
My head... It feels all...
Cloud... Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But...
Fret not. All will be well. You may leave the rest to me.
Wait, really?
Here, this is it.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism?
Precisely. It periodically releases a soothing agitation.
Oh, what a... We could have come to Mount outside.
How preposterous. We Adepti can only help those who first
Paimon thinks she gets it now.
as previously mentioned.
Oh, Paimon can feel it.
And you and I. Is the mechanism helping? It appears she has already succumbed to the...
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even...
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morn. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. The you...
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Granny! Granny, are you okay?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have...
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? You already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember.
Granny, please don't cry.
Oh, don't worry, I'm so it's all come back. No, it's okay. Shuyu.
Please, Granny, don't worry.
I know, dear child. Some time ago.
Is this...
I am, in truth, not a human. I spent many, though she never... I even contemplated completing my training and becoming a...
50 years ago?
That's right. She was the... But I was still far. She warned me that...
Oh, no. So that was...
Was it because of...
Indeed. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about... I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to...
Oh, no.
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living... I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide, but that was only the... Along with my... Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a...
Granny! What's...
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Master...
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be an One still remembers when you were but a fleck. One found you with such ease
Wait! Paimon's confused! So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened to...
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
Yeah! Skyward!
In truth, one had more, but soon one came to unwilling to begrudge, wishing to grant you a life without regrets. As for how to one took great care to alter one's features, and so, as one expected, one was quite torn.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah!
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with Adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the... night.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Rah!
Yeah. Huh. Stray clouds converge! Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. In the end, to see you happy...
Skyward!
Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait! But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale. Just as you and I troubled one with her antic, upon finding you burned, when one asked you, one had no choice but to apply powder to one. It bears mention, perhaps. Now, one has always viewed you as... Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who...
Master, I must ask. If you found me...
One has never regarded your action when it is time for... 'Tis a refuge. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike... 40 years ago, you... Fortunately, you were able to have...
So...
One will help her reclaim her...
She's gotta go back to being a...
Master, I don't know how I could...
Granny, please don't...
Don't be sad, dear child. Don't forget to eat... Good girl. Good. I won't stop. That's a good girl.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise.
That's a good girl. I'm so sorry, Master.
Xiuyu.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event. Tears are a necessary part of maturation now that the issue has been resolved.
I always believed we would see each other again, that our days of separation would finally end, and all my troubles would be behind me. If only things could stay this way forever.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up. Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, Whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Grilled chicken dry. Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now? Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had...
Madam...
Oh, Shuyu, you're awake.
I feel... Madam...
Oh, and...
I know Granny thought, but... Without... Even though Granny lost, I could become a cool adeptus like you.
Upon some reflection...
Thank you so much.
Shuyu, are you sure about this? Paimon's gonna let you in on a... If you join them, you'll never enjoy One-Min Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has every individual must...
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty...
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, that is precise...
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsong?
One has never yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up... One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One is most... Why are you all so...
Paimon is... Yes?
One will be assumed...
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has already picked...
Seems like you've really... Then how about...
A sensible plan. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspensus somnium mechanism as a souvenir?
Awesome! Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we make a trip to the...
You're...
In what way are any of... I have to be careful.
We're here, Clow! Miss Shenyan?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my... I'll have you know, these are...
Several... hundred?
Indeed. They're
Yep, they've definitely...
Hear that? Had I not... Doubt their authenticity any further. And...
Whoa! Please don't go! I apologize.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then. Travel...
Master! Oh, it's you two again.
Shuyu! You got a new outfit! It looks...
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me. I like...
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism.
Master, I brought in most of...
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually...
Now, this expert you mentioned, When can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhongli, a well-respected... Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss Shen Yun. She...
If it isn't Miss Shen Yun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past...
So you two are...
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail.
Why, you...
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're not...
A preposterous accusation!
Miss Shen Yun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance...
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest! What fool... I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli...
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess... I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanism...
All right. Then, in that case, Miss Shen Yun, I'll take the lot.
The Northland Bank?
I fear people only use the term bank.
Zhongli!
My friends, have you been doing well?
We've been great! How about you? Paimon...
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup. As for you, Miss Shen...
I must say, the name Shen Yun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous stays were all brief. Now that one has made... This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people...
All right, that's enough reflection for one day.
You make a valid point, Paimon.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud
Oh?
It was a reunion...
Hardly. It is settled then. One has already...
It should be a
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. This gentleman over here is Mr. Zhongli.
A humble employee of Wangsheng.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhongli.
That should be everyone, right?
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even...
That sounds rather implausible. Although...
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
It's nothing. Don't waste my time.
It's shocking how much work there. And she's been handling it alone. Huh? You're...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not
Have you seen Miss Ganyu? It has been several days since Ganyu left for Joyun Karst. She's the general secretary of the Liu...
they commissioned still.
Is that so?
I'm afraid, even when it's time for her, she couldn't possibly be using her...
Oh, Pine?
It's because... When we first heard... we couldn't have imagined that Miss... Speaking of...
Of course, we've been...
that's good news. We're safe.
It's about time she came back to work.
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ning.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in Mel Outsa? We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there. Standing over there! That's Ganyu! We finally found her! Ganyu!
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yuahai Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore?
That's why you're here? You want me to come back?
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. When the Adepti entrusted humans with my Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I appreciate your kindness, but after 1,000 years away, I came back.
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer, we're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow, you Adepti really...
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well. A matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking yes.
Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it!
Little Ganyu loved when one was still plump she was back. The day Ganyu bumped into so fearful she was.
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
One's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? But returning to Ganyu, most glad one cannot help. One will tell you more about. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Joyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Joyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Joyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, alone.
Oh, retainers. Anyways.
She has sought to reclaim. She should be.
Huh. Is that so? Let's go take a look.
It's nothing.
Don't waste my time.
Give up. It's nothing.
Your life is mine!
A keen eye.
Why did you come here? Is that so? This trial was prepared by Cloudred. The training is much to her signature style.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. If you're ready. No touching!
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised. We've completed the task. What do you think? Hardships are a fact of life, both for the Adepti and humans alike.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The...
Who is?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Xiao. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial?
I found him unapproachable. He's already waiting for me.
Of course we are.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned—
I'm sorry. I had a meeting.
I don't need your explanations.
Xiao is such a...
You're neither an adept— Instead of
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are the trial I've—
Yes. We're way behind schedule.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed!
Born of ice and frost. No touching. Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda. No touching. This is long overdue. Access denied. Healthy body, healthy mind. Blaze over. No touching. Access denied. All hail. Next on the agenda. No touching. Access denied. Born of ice and frost. Access denied. Blaze over. Born of ice and frost. This is long overdue.
Calm weather. Do not trust your eyes. Your eyes can lie to you.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's only you can evaluate the result of—
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to—
Have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Pesky visitor? So even here there...
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon— Are all of you the adept— great! My name's—
Oh, so it's a pilgrim. He can handle any battle.
Perfect! I didn't... What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim.
For free?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through... It would be unfair...
Hold on. I've heard this all before.
Your father must have experienced it. A person of your age should focus on work and family.
Are you a real... You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money? Ugh, how dare you reprove me?
He might sorta...
Enough! Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus.
Nobody's... Ganyu, don't let that guy...
I thought that coming... But being questioned by him made me realize that I... But... I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true! Just believe us!
All right. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll...
It's a step in the right direction. Let's...
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there!
I suppose you have a point. It would...
That's right! Where do you want to go?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes... Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
The smell of the sea breeze makes me...
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy.
Huh, that's true.
Well, when I think... It put me in a certain mood.
Is that... It is! It's lit... I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here.
Lady Ganyu, why are you calling her that?
Allow me to introduce Uncle T...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so...
Uncle Tian is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank...
Hush now. I must... Fishing in the port. In most people's eyes...
Uncle Tian is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character. Uncle Tian, please...
My apologies. It's not intentional, just a habit from my younger... Thank you for looking...
Oh, so you've been friends for many days.
Oh,
talking about?
Yes, she works at...
May I trouble you?
With pleasure.
She's back in character. Just like that, huh? Let's move then to Yuhai Pavilion.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I heard that you've encountered...
Abusing his status.
Don't worry.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great...
So, what...
They're obvious, without any evidence.
I see.
Well,
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you...
Huh?
If I remember
In that case... I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu. Miss Ganyu plans to let...
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique.
Yes, you're right. Follow me, please.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. I suppose you're about to place a big order.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is... Should we need to place...
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well...
Oh.
Huh. Is there any...
Don't let that rascal... If you don't believe me, show me his tax records.
You know Second Life's business, so...
Of course. Ugh, I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second...
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line. Ah, here! That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at... Look at the tax record.
I see.
He must have gotten rid of all the documents for...
I told you so. Just as I expected.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenter...
Aha, you're right.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chinksa Village. Thank you for shining a light on the...
Oh, please.
It's all right, Wei Xin.
Oh, that's...
Give up.
How many days has Daddy been away? Please take a seat.
Well, I'm usually happy.
Chinksa really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
Paimon's sorry.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuhai Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me?
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning.
Oh, it's about Second Life.
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't...
Of course you can. But...
What's that supposed to mean?
I only do my... As for old Doc... But some troublemakers have... Since you need that invoice anyway...
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you to it then.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice.
Wait, I think I...
Oh, Paimon sees them too! It's one of the Fatui!
They must be plotting something against...
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's
Ever since Osai, we won't cause a serious... Besides, I can already feel my intuition as the secretary of the Chiefs.
Then what are we waiting for?
You'll get frostbite. Frozen. Crisp.
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
It's time for a flash freeze. Frozen food.
Let's get it on! Gloves off!
Oh no!
escape.
Don't get in the way!
Punishment! Judgment!
Freshness preserved.
Wakura!
To the bone. It's no...
I think you've had enough. About time.
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Lee, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was
About to...
pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries. Think about it.
Judging by how he's looking at us...
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of...
Vanmu Carpenter's warehouse? I swear.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also feel... I misjudged this...
Exchange... This...
Yes, precisely.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet end.
I made a laughingstock.
No worries. burgers were nothing more than a few milk kernels. Let's show them what we got.
There is no escape! Judgment! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! Shine down! That's great. Illusion shattered! There is no escape! Look alive! Illusion shattered! You can't run! Shine down! Shiver! Let's get it on! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! You're dead meat! Look alive! Shine down! Judgment! Blood, your life is mine! There is no escape!
All clear! Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it.
Even if an antique is priceless, the happiness it brings lasts for only the moment that you obtain it.
Funeral parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
Let's get it on! Ha! You can't run!
We can't have treasure unaccounted for.
This one is Second Lives! We finally found it! Let's bring this invoice back to...
I promise to help. Look. Agreed.
Where did you get these? I didn't give you any Mora. You didn't steal them, did you?
No, I didn't steal them. I talked to a nice person and they just gave them to me.
So you've been asking for food on the street? I've already told you, such behavior makes you look uneducated. How could you ask a stranger for food? Is that any—
But I didn't ask them for it.
That's it. No more lies. Just be honest.
Excuse me. He got those—
Yeah, this is the nice person I was—
Who are you?
My name is Chung Yoon. As you could probably tell from my attire, I'm an exorcist. Your son really—
Oh, I see. Sorry, I seem to have misunderstood him. I'm sorry, DeLong.
It's okay, Mommy. So, am I allowed to talk to the nice popsicle man now?
Sure. But please keep an eye on your sister.
Don't worry. Thanks. If it wasn't for you, I would have been in big trouble again.
Thank you for the popsicle. It was so cool and delicious.
Oh, wow! Look at all the popsicles. Thanks.
Okay, I got it. Thanks, you—
Heroes?
Yeah, I've been telling a story to my—
And the heroes— you two must be very good—
well—
Yay, I knew it! You two—
don't be so childish.
Huh? You mean you can't play?
Huh? Oh, what? Sorry, could I have a word with you, Traveler? They look so excited to play with us, but I'm sure they'll be disappointed if we refuse. Sure, that's fine. No, it's nothing. I spend most of my time purging evil spirits, and besides my training, so what I mean is that I seldom have time for— They think we're heroes, so they must be very excited to play with us. But I'm afraid they'll just find me boring. Really? I just don't want— Alright. But I'll need your help if I don't—
Yay, they're back!
Yeah.
Yay! No need to be nervous. We're gonna have a blast. Oh, I know.
Who? Me?
Huh? I don't know anyone who doesn't know how to play hide and seek. You'll never be able to find me.
You mean, we just hide anywhere we want?
Of course, silly. That's the most— But don't follow me. There's only—
Alright. But I still don't really know what to do. You're right. I'll give it a—
Yay! Let's go hide!
What should I do?
I never expected you to find me so easily. I thought that this would be the perfect spot. In fact, I'm well versed in this spot is dusty and a bit gloomy, which gives off an unsettling energy. Evil spirits usually prefer such places. Yeah, I guess my experience as an exorcist doesn't... Since I've been found, it's a simple game, yet quite intriguing once you begin to play. Sure, we can... Let's go.
Wealth. Why settle for less than more?
I can't believe I lost.
I think I may have overeaten.
A ghost now, too. How did you know to look for me here? You didn't peek, did you? Did the popsicle... Mommy's still not back yet. Do you two know how to cook at all?
Don't be so selfish.
Well...
No, it's alright. But I'm not...
Unwell?
No, it's not so serious. I just need to be careful about what I eat. For example, noodles with mountain delicacies. The dish tastes...
Oh.
Well, I don't think they taste quite as good as when they're served warm.
No way!
Well... Alright. Are all the ingredients ready? So, how does it taste? Ah, that's a relief. I'm glad you like it. Let's serve the dish to the kids. I hope they'll like it.
Wow, it tastes amazing. Is there more? Me too, me too.
Whoa, slow down there.
Ugh, I'm so full. Now that we're done, let's play more games.
More games? This is completely unexpected for me. I was sure that everyone would just think I'm boring.
Come on, let's go. I want to play something else.
Isn't it Huixin from the UI? I told you that all of my... I do hope that...
Groundless accusations? Mr. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any...
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dong...
What? Proven guilt...
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Time for the finishing blow.
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpet.
Do you admit to
Indeed.
He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? I don't think you'll need my...
Yes. I must... Your enemy knows. To think you came up with this...
It's actually one of your hitting your opponent. That's how Uncle Tian. I figured that as so I decided.
I'm real.
Ganyu solved both.
No.
That's not necessary.
Then let me treat.
All right, come on, Ganyu. Oh, come.
If it's just a.
Actually, I've already booked.